Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Advanced, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. Today, we have an absolutely absurd show for you guys. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. So, we are quickly approaching the point of no return. We are getting it. Like, I was driving today, and I was saying to myself, I think people are going backwards. Humanity is going backwards. We think we're going forward, but I surmise we're going backwards. I believe that relying on all of these AI apps and all is making people stupid about a minute, because you're slowly taking away your ability to think for yourself and use your brain, right? And the less of your brain that you use, ultimately over time, as a group, it will get stupider. But you have that aspect of it. You also have the things that you're witnessing in society. Like, we're literally going backwards with some of the things that are now becoming normalized, right? And then I noticed what's happening in the NBA space. Forget about what's happening in music and all, in the NBA. Like, we're reaching a point where now the bar on the floor is like the new standard. And these NBA guys are just saying any and everything. Patrick Beverly recently went viral for some comments that he made in terms of Kevin Durant, as it pertains to Larry Bird. Now, I can understand if you think KD is better than Larry Bird. I can get that. Fine. But the way he was talking was insane to me. It was almost like as if Larry Bird wasn't really good at all. It was like it's a hoax. Like, all these people that rank him so high, it's a hoax. Like, they saw him, but they didn't really have eyeballs the way we have eyeballs today looking at KD. It's like, bro, what are you even talking about? And just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it does. And there's a reason we put this NBA player almost gets thrown out of the NBA for his comments. So there was an article that I came across from Fadeaway World with the following headline: Michael Porter Jr. hails Nikola Jokic as the GOAT. Oh my God, bro. Could have won 5 MVPs in a row. Folks, we are here now. This is where we are. Let me continue on with the article. Michael Porter Jr. has never been shy about showing love for his former Denver Nuggets teammate. But his latest comments took things a step further. Asked who he considers the greatest basketball player of all time, Porter didn't name Michael Jordan or LeBron James. Instead, he went straight to Nikola Jokic. I'm going Nikola Jokic. The reason I say that is because he could have won MVP 5 years in a row. Can you name another player who could have won MVP 5 years? Oh, God. Maybe somebody didn't. Maybe somebody didn't let Michael Porter Jr. know, but there are players that have a lot of MVPs. He said, can you name somebody that could have won 5 MVPs in a row? Yes, Michael Porter Jr. we can. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He won in 71, 72, 74, 76, 77. He won 5 MVPs in 6 years. 5. He won 2 in a row. Then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in 6 years or 7 years. You have one right there. What about a guy named, I don't know, a guy named Michael Jordan? You know, you heard of him? That guy, he won 5 MVPs. Now, he didn't win them all in a row, but he won one in 88, 91, 92, 96, 98. Now, here's the kicker in all of this. Not only do Kareem and Jordan have more MVPs than Nikola Jokic, Nikola Jokic never won 5 MVPs in a row. So couldn't I have just simply said Jordan could have won 7 in a row? Or Kareem could have won 8 in a row? I mean, they have the evidence to show it. One guy has 5, one has 6. How many? I think Nikola Jokic has what, 3? Nikola Jokic, I think he has 3 MVPs, if I'm not mistaken. 3? 3. So you're saying that this guy that could have won 5 in a row is the GOAT. Meanwhile, you have other players that won 6, 5, and 6, and they're not the GOAT. That's number one, which shows me that this guy really must likely not know much about his own sport in terms of the knowledge. That's number one. Number two, I don't know who these confused NBA fans are. I think some of y'all are turning an MVP into a different thing. An MVP never meant you were the best player in the world. Ever. What an MVP signifies was, and usually the standard requirement for an MVP was, you were the best player on the best team. Usually. That's what it means. The MVP usually went to the team with the best record, the best player on that team. Usually. Okay? I'll give you an example why the MVP doesn't carry the value that some people try to make it carry to make some kind of convoluted basketball argument. Do you know who won 2 back-to-back MVPs? In 2005 and 2006? Steve Nash. What NBA fan is going to walk outside and say, in 2005, 2006, Steve Nash was the best player in basketball? Who's saying that? Who? Nobody. But he won the MVP. So, according to you, the MVP or the best player that year was Steve Nash in 2005 and 2006. Well, you would have to be cracked up here. You would get laughed out of any basketball room if you suggested that. So why are we suggesting that now? That's why when people try to make this MVP total, it means nothing. It means that you had the best year. It doesn't mean you're the best player. The year when Stephen Curry won the unanimous MVP, even your LeBron James was crying and saying that doesn't make you the best player. And he was right. It doesn't make you the best player. So all the years MJ never won the MVP, there were players that were better than him. Who are they? Who are they? Where are these players? Who are they? But to have such a simplistic argument as an NBA player, who this is your craft, and you're given such a simplistic argument for why you think your teammate or former teammate, I don't know what team he plays on now, whatever, is the GOAT, is embarrassing. You ought to be better than that. More importantly, you should be able to do better than that. You should be able to give a more robust, well thought out argument than simply something that's distilled down to, oh, well, he won the MVP, or he could have won 5 MVPs in a row. Bro, that don't make you the best player in the world. It just doesn't. Jordan could have won 0 MVPs, and we would have all come to the conclusion rather quickly that this guy's the greatest ever. You don't need an MVP to validate that. But nevertheless, they try to run around with this argument. So let me get this straight. If Nikola Jokic won 6 MVPs, he's better than Michael Jordan? Now, this Nikola Jokic thing, let me tell y'all where this is going. In the next few years, this is what's going. Nikola Jokic is going to be ranked ahead of Kobe. He's going to be ranked ahead of Larry Bird. They're probably going to put him ahead of Magic Johnson. They're probably going to try to put him ahead of LeBron. That's where we're trending with this Nikola Jokic. And Nikola Jokic, I think, is the best player in basketball. Right? I think he's the best player in basketball. He's the best. I don't care who won the finals MVP. It ain't SGA. SGA is not better than Nikola Jokic. He is not better than him. I'm sorry. He's not. But that's what they're going to try to say in the next few years. You just watch and see. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts in the comments and we catch you on the next show. Peace.